Good afternoon, everyone. It's Lori Staley, Addicted Stamper with Stampin' Up. It is Tuesday, August 29th, which I cannot believe, of 2023. And it is a little afternoon because my streaming software did not want to let me go live. So I had to do some machinations to that to get here. But I am here and I'm hoping that you are going to find me, even though I'm running a few minutes late. It never fails. Everything was set. It was perfect. I was like, oh, I'm good. And then nope, wouldn't let me come in. Hey, Carol, good morning or good afternoon, I guess. For me anyway. For you, it's still morning. Oh my goodness. Yeah, first live back. And of course it doesn't want to let me play. All right. We're going to do a little housekeeping. I feel like I've been gone forever, and I know it's only been a few days, but I had a fabulous time, with the exception that I lost the sight in my left eye right before we left. Wednesday night. No, we flew out Wednesday, so it must have been Tuesday night. Yeah. But anyway, we persevered. I had wonderful friends who supported me and helped me navigate everything. And it was a great, great time. But that was an unexpected take along. I did not expect to have no sight in my left eye. But anyway, we are back. Okay, let's talk about, and I still don't, so today will be interesting, I'm sure. Let's talk about the Masculine Creativity Delivered class that I have running right now. Tomorrow is the last day to sign up for this. So thank you to those of you that have signed up. Remember, we did these cards together last Tuesday, and these are all of our great masculine cards, some birthday cards, a thank you card, a sympathy card. This is our only feminine representation. Thank you, Connie. Hey, Debbie. And then another birthday card. So you get all the supplies to make 2 of each of the cards plus extras. So you're going to get a full pack of cards and envelopes. There's 18 cards in here. And really, if you remember, or if you watched, we cut the card fronts and the card backs off. So you're going to have a lot of card bases left to design your own cards or make more of the projects in the PDF. Okay. One was that little fun fold, if you noticed that. The rest, I think, are pretty standard folds. You also are going to receive a full roll of the linen thread, and you're going to receive a full roll or a full package of the twine. This is the jute. I keep calling it twine. It's jute. The 2023 to 25 in color jute will be in your class kit as well, plus the PDF envelopes, of course, because they come right in the package of cards and bases that you're going to receive, all for $30 plus postage. So if you are wanting to pay with PayPal, you can do that. It's just an extra $3 convenience fee. And I do need to make sure you send me your address so that I can mail these off to you. This will be a quick turn for you because you're going to have the card bases already prepared. We'll be just doing the extra add-on. So all the die cutting that is not, all the die cutting is included, and you'll have the twine and the linen thread to make your bows and do your wraps and etc. So make sure you get signed up for that if you're interested in that. Again, that ends tomorrow. The other thing that ends tomorrow is my paper share. Sign up for that. Although I might try to extend that. I don't know why I was thinking the catalog launched on the 1st. It never does. So I may try to extend that, but don't take any chances if you want it. And again, some of you have already signed up, and I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you. But you're going to get 124 sheets. So you get 2 6x6 sheets of all of the standard, what I call the standard papers. They don't have the specialty paper. They don't have any foil or anything going on them. There are 9 of those packages. So you're going to get 2 6x6 sheets of every design in the package. That's 124 because there's a couple 6x6 packs in there as well. And they always have more patterns, right? And then for an additional $10, you can do the specialty paper add-on. You'll get 1 6x6 of each of those. Plus, when you order both by the deadline, you're going to get a free gift. And that's going to be a 6x6 sample pack of the oxidized copper paper, which is gorgeous. I've been playing with that. So you're definitely going to want that free gift. Total for everything is $55 plus $9 postage. Hello, Tina. It all comes bagged. I showed you the bags, right? You get 6x6 bags with labels, the item number, the name, the price, and then all the coordinating colors also on a separate label. So you can just tuck those away and use them to start creating with. Again, make sure you sign up for that by tomorrow, even if I do get it extended. And yeah, you can pay for PayPal there as well. Again, it's just a $3 convenience fee. What else is happening right now? Oh my goodness, so much. Well, don't forget, we're on August 29th. So if you still have bonus day coupons out there, you need to redeem them. As of August 31st at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time, you cannot redeem those coupons after that. So make sure you're getting that done in the next day or so you don't miss out on your discounts, your $5 discounts. Please do remember, if you are ordering to qualify for a class, whether it be My Just Cards or another demonstrators class that has a minimum product purchase to qualify for a free class, your minimum product has to be, in my case, it's $35 or more, right? Oh, excuse me, to get the Just Cards this month, these guys. And I do this every month. There's always 5 cards, different themes. I mean, there's thinking of you, thank you, birthday, etc. But this is a $35 free with purchase. So that means that if you have a $35 order, you use a $5 coupon, you no longer qualify for the class. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure if you're using your order with your coupon to redeem a free class, that you're hitting that minimum product purchase even after the coupon's been applied. Okay, so again, you only have until the end of August to redeem those coupons. If you don't know what your coupon is, reach out to your demonstrator. Hopefully they can get a hold of Stampin' Up! And find that out for you, or you can call Stampin' Up! Directly and get that. Okay, and that, I think I did tell you that the class fee for the masculine creativity delivered class is $30, right? Plus the postage. And then we were down to the last couple of days to grab some kits at a deal. And kits are fun. Kits are a great girls' night. Have a couple of friends over, have some wine, little munchies, and put some kits together, right? And they don't even have to all be the same. Everybody can go online, pick their favorite. We've got no stamping kits. We've got card kits. We've got tag kits. We've got 3D kits or home decor kits, I should say. So everybody could pick their own kit and just come hang out, drink some wine, have some good food, have some great girlfriend time, and walk away with a little creativity under their belt. Of course, they're also good for older folks and for children. Up to 30% off from now until the end of August. Don't miss that. That is a nice deal. And it includes the brand new Festive Tags kit, which we just are going to happen to play with today. But before we do that, let me bring in this pretty ribbon. Because this is the giveaway, since the class is what I demonstrated last week, and I don't tend to give away my purchased classes. We're going to give away this brand new sparkly ribbon that is coming up in the new mini catalog. And this winner is Betty Ling. So congratulations, Betty. I'm going to pop that in with your Just Cards at the end of the month, if that's all right with you. But thank you for watching and commenting. All right, so Festive Tags kit. This is a fun kit, guys, and it is a fast kit. So let's show you what you get. Now, of course, I've already put a bunch of stuff together, so some of this is going to be missing, but you do get full packages. You get a full pack of the black and white baker's twine. You get a sheet of full-size dimensionals. This is about a third of a sheet of our regular size sheets. And then you get a whole thing of these pretty gold embellishments, but I have used quite a few of those. You're going to get some greetings. Yes, guys, this is a non-stamping kit. This is great to do with your kiddos, especially if they're excited about Christmas and they like to craft. Perfect kit for them. So all of your greetings are here. There are no stamps. There's no ink spot included with this. And you can use the Noel with the little, I know it's not a tilde, that's in Spanish, but I don't know what that's called. I believe it's French. And then you also have the English version of Noel. And you've got Be Merry and Just Merry Christmas over here. Of course, more Noels with the black background for you. Joys, lots of fun greetings on here that you just peel and stick. Can't get any easier than that, right? You get a whole bunch of different size tags. This is just one sheet of them with some gold accents on some of them. Okay. And then your imagery. Oh, wait, let me show you the other tag sheet. Here's another tag sheet. Cute. I love this little black and white one. And I like that red one too. And then you got some Lost Lagoon as well. So lots of sizes of tags to do lots of layering. So you can layer your tags together if you want to. You can create more just by separating them, right? I think in the instructions, almost every tag is layered onto another one, but you don't have to do it that way. And then here is our sheet of imagery. And of course you get, except for the big Lost Lagoon, right? You only get one sheet of that, but you do get 3 sheets of this, 3 sheets of this, and then 3 sheets of your imagery. So it's a really nice kit. I am not going to demonstrate the actual tags for you today. They go together very quickly, but I will show you them in real life versus dead life, I guess. I don't know, fake life. I'm not sure. But anyway, they are really pretty. So this is the first one. I love, love, love the poinsettia. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be with the holly and the pine. And then here is the snowman. And you know what we realized on the trip? We don't have, or maybe it was at my team meeting, we don't have a snowman. There's no snowman set in the mini catalog. What's up with that? I'm a snowman freak. I don't like that. But he's cute. And then, love this wreath as well. So you can see, and I didn't glue mine down. You could absolutely glue yours down. I don't think the instructions said to glue them down, but I kind of like that dangling little effect that you get if you don't glue them together. But if you want it to stay stable, then absolutely glue it down. And you can see where I've used the embellishments and of course the dimensionals. Here's one of the greetings. This was the joy that's on the greeting sheet. And of course the Merry Christmas. I used the French Noel on this one. Okay. All right. We're going to hide that for right now. So those are the tags. So there's 5 different designs. And of course you can mix them up and match them up and however you want. You do not have to follow the instructions that come with the kit. I usually do one as the instructions say, and then I branch out. So we're going to start with a card. These are easy cards too. Now I only did 2 cards and then I have a gift card holder and a bag to share with you. But look at this cute card. So I used the real red tag. I used the Noel greeting, and then I just added a wreath. The Fa La La paper. So I know when I did my live, tell me your opinion on this paper, guys. This paper, it's, whoa, hang on, things are moving. I don't want them to. This is the Merry Bold and Bright 12 by 12. These are the patterns. So we've got some Christmas lights in 2 different shapes, and then some bright green, some red stripes, really bold, bright stripes, some stars and some crushed curry. This one's kind of cute. More bright circles, dots. And this one's kind of cute. And then you've got some really bright stripes back here. And then Fa La La. This is probably my favorite sheet. Is this a yay or a nay paper for you? I like the tree sheets. I like the Fa La La. And I like the lights. You just have to figure out the right designs for them, right? And that's going to be my goal. Yay or nay on that one. All right. So real quick card to put together. I just use basic white as my card base. Thick basic white. I always use the thick basic white when I'm doing it for a card base. 5.5 by 8.5. Scored at 4 1/4. And then I took just a sheet. Now this is a sneak peek too, because right, this paper is not available yet. So you're getting festive tag kit at a really great price, and you're getting sneak peeks of upcoming catalog products. So the kit is regularly $13. So it is definitely lower than that. And actually, I just forgot, it just flew right out of my head, the sale price. But check it out in the online store in the kit collection section, because all of those kits are on sale up to 30% off. Then I have just another layer of basic white that I'm going to run through the brand new Christmas greetings embossing folder. Love, love, love this. And I think I'm going to do it this way, since our greetings, Can go either way, but most of the greetings run horizontal. When I did this one, I didn't recognize that fact, and so I didn't do it quite right, but we're going to do it this way today. Eddie, you like that paper? Hot Daddy Connie, sorry. So I'm just running this through. This is not a 3D folder, but it does give you a nice deep impression. So remember, when you have non-3D folders, it's just your platform and your two very well loved cutting pads, as you can see. That's your sandwich. Of course, with your embossing folder in between the cutting pads. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. That's the reverse side. Now that, because there's words in there, probably isn't the way you want to go. And then here is our raised side. And you've got a gingerbread and trees, and see the ornaments are hanging sideways, as is the stocking, the gifts, and then all kinds of greetings on there. It's probably my favorite embossing folder out of the new mini that's coming out. It's September 6th. We're going to pop that right in the center. And then I'm going to grab that sheet of goodies that we had left over, as well as our words from the kit. So that we have all of our supplies. So this one is the wreath, obviously. We're going to pop that out and then pop out the center. Everything, of course, is die cut or, you know, perforated for you, so you can just punch them out. Here's our tag. Now, I tended to leave the little center dots in because I'm not actually using them as a tag this time. You can choose to leave it in or pop it out, whatever you prefer. I am going to mount this on dimensionals, however. So, and since I have a sheet here, I'm just going to use one of my sheets. And I'm going to keep it close to the top. So you almost don't even notice the little punch out in the hanging circle. And we'll pop that on there, just like that. Oh, come on. It wants to go where it wants to go. And then I'm going to grab one of the Noels. And they're already sticky. Okay. I did add some extra bling. I added the little gold gems that came with the kit. If you don't have the kit and you want to try to replicate something like this, you could use the festive pearls. But truthfully, if you get it before the end of August, it's going to be a really good price for you. I'm guessing it's like $10.62 maybe. I don't know why that figure's sticking in my head. We're just going to pop those on there to add a little more bling. Okay, and then you put a greeting on the inside and you have a Christmas card completed. How cute is that? And how quick is that? Can't ask for it to be much quicker. Okay. All right, so that's the first card that we're going to do. Now we're going to switch it up and I'm going to do a gift card holder. And the gift card holder looks something like this. Okay, it opens up like this. And I layered it with a greeting on the inside, a little bit more of the designer paper, and then your gift card fits right in there. And just like that. How cute. All right. This is an old expired benefits card that I just keep handy for examples. All right. So we have a 5.5 by 6-inch piece of real red cardstock. You catch the sneak peek on that other one. That's that designer series paper. So I want, yep, I thought so. I want the 5.5-inch side. Okay. And I am going to score at 7/8. And I'm going to score at 4 5/8. And then on the 6-inch side, I'm going to score at 1 3/4 and 4 3/8. So here's your measurements if you want to take a screenshot. Okay. Ooh, don't cut, score. Okay, there is our base. Got the screenshot? I'll bring it back at the end. How about that? I'll put it right on the piece so remember. Then we're going to score this with our bone folder on all those score lines. I don't know about you, but I give a lot of gift cards at Christmas and probably going to be giving more since my nephew's moved away now. And I'll probably be mailing his Christmas presents to him. So now what we're going to do is take these 4 corners off. Okay, so we're just going to trim it on the score line. On both sides. Has anybody started making Christmas projects? I'm going to have 2 Christmas classes in September. So if you like Christmas, stay tuned. One is going to be a product-based class using the, I think it's called Sending Cheer. That's a new stamp set. And then I'm just going to miter these little pieces here. Just a little bit. Just makes it fold a little better. All right, and then, and I apologize if you don't have this. I didn't realize that we didn't carry this over. You have done. Oh my goodness. That's awesome, Carol. That is awesome. But this was a punch that we had, and I'm going to use it to do the corner rounding. If you don't have it, it's not a big deal. But I just wanted the flaps to be a little rounded. Uh-oh, there we go. Last one. Or if you have another corner rounder, you can absolutely use a different corner rounder. No, we've had a few over the years. All right, so there is our piece. All right. And now we're going to bring in some pretty designer paper. And this designer paper comes from, sorry, A Walk in the Forest. And for every pack of paper of this paper we sell, we are donating to a charity. But this is so cute, guys. I love this pack of paper. Like, this will be my favorite pack, I think. Lots of tree paper this year, right? But look at even these stripes are so pretty. And then we have our pine. This is the one we used on our project today. I call that snow. I love this one. Isn't this gorgeous? Snowflakes and the blue trees. And then that one's just a little bit different. I know the first one I showed you, but this had some blue on it, and this is all the greens, right? You've got old olive on there, garden green, pretty peacock. And on the back of that one is just some green. garden green trees. So I love, love, love this paper. It's going to be a go-to. I can feel it in my bones. All right. We have a strip for the inside. Okay. And then we have our layer that we're going to stamp. My greeting comes from Regal Reindeer, which is a carryover Christmas set that is in the mini catalog. Not the mini, in the annual catalog. Sorry. Yeah, that's a good pack of paper. I don't think there's a bad one in there. So we're going to go ahead and mount this on the inside. And I just made it an 1/8 of an inch smaller the whole way around. I don't have the exact measurements, but you can easily measure your flaps. We are going to round the corners on this. Okay, so let's get that corner rounder back. And I probably want the pine cone at the bottom. So I'm going to do these top two. Hey, what's going on? There we go. So we have that one. This one, we'll do it that way. I will post your designer series paper measurements for the gift card holder after the fact. I forgot to do that, and I should have. Okay. No, put this one on top. Uh-oh. Why does it want to stick before you're ready for it to stick? Okay, and then this is going to go on the inside. Again, it'll be under your gift card. Okay, then I did a decorative circle out of Real Red and a 2-inch circle out of Pretty Peacock. Those are some of the colors that are in this particular designer series paper. And we're going to pop those together. The 2-inch circle is available, the punch is available in the online store. It's part of the online exclusives. And if you were frustrated in the past because you couldn't find the online exclusives, they've now created a separate category for them. So under the shop now. So we're going to pop that on there. We are going to, if I didn't hide them, there they are. Add a couple of our embellishments. This may be the first time I use up the embellishments. I'm going to put one right in the center of the center star on the ornament, maybe right in the center. She says, hopefully. And then we'll just do a little on the edges here. There we go. That right there, so I know where it is. Okay, so here is how you're going to seal this, right? And I'm still going to come back here one more time and do my edges just to flatten them down a little bit more. You could wrap a ribbon around it. I've seen them done that way. I don't know about you, but me and ribbon sometimes don't get along. But Velcro dots, now that I like. So all I'm going to do is take the 2 Velcro pieces, put them together. And I just folded this in half. And I'm going to cut one of those in half and then in half on that side as well. So I have that that little corner, like a pie wedge, right? That's what we've got. And I'm going to peel one side off. It doesn't really matter which side you peel off. And I'm going to stick it. Now, first I think I want this a little bit of an angle, kind of like that, like it's hanging off the bow. So this is going to go right down here. Then we're going to put adhesive all across here, the top, right? And we're going to peel this off then. So we're going to put this here, just like that. Oh, well, it ended up on the side anyway. That's okay. Not a big deal. Maybe mount it before you place the Velcro and then you'll know exactly. And ta-da, it's completely closed. And you don't have to worry about ribbon or anything else. What do you think? So this was your score lines, and I will post the designer series paper measurements for you after the fact. I'll put it down in the comments under the video. Okay, everybody got their screenshot? If you want one. Okay. All right, moving on to the next project, which is going to be our bag. Now this is kind of a bag, a box in a bag. And I'm using that stripe pattern. Okay. And some old olive cardstock. This is also from the Walk in the Forest. So here's your long strip. This is 11 by 3 1/4, and I've scored it at 4 3/4 and 6 1/4. Okay. So this is what's going to create the bag portion of our project. I'll leave that lay right there. And then I have another piece that is 5 by 3 3/8. We're going to score that at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So 1 inch. I'm using the left side because why not, right? You have more paper to hang on to over here. Move the dark blade away and score 1 inch. That's one of the things I love about our paper trimmer, that we have up to, I think it's 1.5 inches on the left side of the track, the cutting and scoring track. So it just makes it easier when you're working with smaller projects or smaller project pieces to be able to hold it in place. There is, we're going to cut from, in each of the corners, we're going to cut up to the horizontal score line. Might be easier if I do crease this, because then I'll be able to see those lines a little better. Okay. So again, we're going up to the horizontal line. And I am going to miter. Okay. I'll do this first. And then I'll go around and miter. So I'm just going to take a little bit off. This just gives you a little play when you're folding it up. It's not so tight that it pushes it off kilter. That's the word we're going to use. So then this is going to fold in like this. Okay. And if you're worried that you're still not going to be able to get it aligned, you could even trim off just a little bit here, right? If you wanted to do that. I didn't on the first one. I didn't have any problems, but just so you can see what I mean, we'll take a little bit off on each flat. Because truthfully, nobody's going to be able to see the inside of the box because that bag does wrap up around it. That bag, that cardstock, I should say. Okay. Get that out of the way. And then our adhesive, like I said, is going to go on those tabs. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This is a super duper, if you're back in the office, if you're working and you're back in the office, this is a super coworker, plop it on their desk gift, right? You could put some chocolates in it, which is what I did, or you could put chocolates in a gift card if you wanted something a little bit more of value. All kinds of little things will fit in this. I am using the Tombow liquid glue. You could use tear and tape if you prefer, or fine tip glue. I just hold it for a beat so that it sets. And there's our little box for the inside. Pop the cap back on this. All right, so we're going to set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and mount. This is with this one. I'm going to mount this onto. So I did the stripe. What if we did the tree? What do you think? Let's see. All right, you like the stripe or the trees in the background? I'll let you think about that a minute. Let me know. What do you like, the stripes or the trees? In the background. I always forget how big the delay is here. Since I'm streaming through Zoom. You like both the trees? Anybody else want to give a comment? We might do the trees, and then whoever the winner is can pick. And what I will do is I will send this to you flat, so I'll cut another one. Because I don't think it would get to you very well if I tried to box it like that. All right, we're gonna go with trees. Not seeing any other votes. Okay. And then here's what I did to get our opening. You can't really use any of our punches because there's nothing that will work. You'll end up with double punch if we use like the double over or something. So I'm going to put this right here. I want to make sure I leave enough room. And I think I did. I might move it up just a smidge. And I'm going to run this through the die cutting machine. Now, I've tried to do all three at once. It does not work. So we're going to run this through, and then I'll run it through a second time. So I'll be back in just a second. Because I don't want to make you seasick. So of course I leave the die cutting machine on my side table, right? this in. I'm gonna use some of my fabulous Post-it note tape to make sure it doesn't slip and slide on me. I have all this washi tape that I could use too, but I don't know about you. Sometimes washi tape will tear the cardstock, and especially the designer series paper, right? All right, I think I have that pretty much centered. So I'm going through the first time, and it will cut through both the designer series paper and the cardstock. So you can do those two layers together. And then there is the front of our opening. I'm just gently pulling the Post-it note tape off. And you can keep that and maybe figure out something to use that for in the future, right? And then I'm just going to kind of eyeball where that opening in the back is supposed to be. And pull that off and line that up. Go up to the top and hold that in place as well. Okay, and then we'll run that through the next round. You could use a pencil to draw the inside of the opening that you die cut on the front flat if you want to be real precise. But I think I did pretty good. What do you think? We're all lined up. And my husband, when he hangs a picture, he has to get his level and his tape measure and all that out. I just walk up, look at the wall, hit it, put a nail in the wall, and it's centered and straight. And he does not have a clue how I can do that. But I've kind of been that way my whole life. So I don't know. All right. So before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and mount our tree to the to the box front. And again, this is just one of the tags that I'm using. Now I did die cut. This is the Nested Essentials, right? Dies that I'm using to cut the opening and the mat for the tree. So I used those. I was so tickled that it matched that shape perfectly, right? Like it was meant to be. Okay. Leave that aside. Everybody got their measurements if they wanted them. I'm going to lay those over here for the moment. Now I'm putting Hershey Kisses, almond Hershey Kisses in there. And this box, I don't have quite as many in because I had less last night than I do today. This box, they're just kind of loose in there and they can fall out, right? So that's okay, especially if you're just sitting it somewhere and you know by the end of the day someone's going to have eaten the kisses, so they don't have to, you don't have to worry about it. But then I thought, well, let's try putting them in a little cellophane bag. Now the box sides are small, they're short, I should say, right? But we can probably get 8 or 10 of these in here, I'm thinking, and we'll be okay. That's if I could see the bag. Sorry, guys. I really didn't think I was going to go through this again. How many do I have? I have 3, 6, 7, 8. Let's see how that fits in there. Oh, that's perfect. And we're going to glue that in there. This is going to fold down. Yep, I think we're going to go with 8. You could try to get 9 in there. There's a little hole here on the side. Let's try to get the 9th one in. There we go. All right, we'll put that one aside. And then I'm just going to tape that with a little bit of Scotch tape, right? Just to keep it closed. And then it's going to fit right in our little box. So we're not going to glue the sides to it, just so it's easy for them to open and pull their treat out, right? but we are going to glue the base in. You kind of want to center it between the score lines. Did you just see my head? I'm just going to put a little pressure there for a beat or two. And this will even fit in this way. So you can put it in either way that you like. I'm going to go this way. Then this is going to come up. You can see it comes right to there. So you can't really get it much taller. The sides of the box can't really be raised either because as you see, this starts to come in, right? So we've got that. And then I'm just going to grab some of the pool party ribbon. This is in the annual catalog. And normally I don't cut my ribbon off, but I also normally don't tie things onto something. So I am going to cut my ribbon off. Just makes it easier. Because I know I'm going to end up cutting tails off, right? Oh, that's almost like perfect bow. Just going to tweak it a little bit. Bring it down in size just a little bit. This one's going this way. My one on my original went the other way. You can play with it. Sometimes if you do too much, you're sadder than if you just left it alone. I am going to trim it down just a little bit. Oops. There we go. What do you think? We're going to grab one of those greetings that are pre-printed for us. And you could do the Merry, you could do Merry Christmas on there. I'm just going to do another Be Merry. So I'm not only am I using the tags themselves, but I'm also taking advantage of those greetings. Cute, right? So there's the trees, there's the stripes. Which one do you like better? Now that you can see them done. All right, I got one more project for you. And again, if you're just tuning in, we're playing with the Festive Tags kit. And I showed all the tags the way they were intended to be made. And we're doing alternate projects with them. So we've done a card. We've done a gift card holder. And I'll show everything at the end again. Now we've done the box in the bag, as I like to call it. A great little gift for even for like my UPS driver. That's a perfect gift for my UPS driver. I can tuck chocolate, I can tuck a gift card in there, and it'll be obvious enough sitting on the front porch for him that he'll see it when he stops with the next delivery. All right, let me grab the last project. Hey, Jen. You like the trees? Still like the trees best? Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, I think I do too now that I see it. And it's funny because I started out thinking I was going to use the trees and then I switched it up and now I like the trees again. All right, how about this card? I love this card. Some non-traditional color on there with the pink, the Flirty Flamingo. And we're using the exposed brick 3D that is in the mini catalog. Garden green is our card base, just a standard 8.5 by 5.5. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, Flirty Flamingo. We are going to take one of our two 4 1/4 by 5 pieces and emboss it with the exposed brick. Now this is a 3D folder. So this sandwich is a little different than what we use for the Christmas folder. This is going to be just the platform Okay, just the platform. This goes on, and then your specialty plate. And the gray plate that I'm using is exactly the same. If you have the older machine, it was more of a blue acrylic. Exactly the same plate. So if you have that plate left over and you've since purchased the new die cutting and embossing machine, you can use the blue plate. You don't need the gray plate. I'm going to mount that. Be careful when you add adhesive to an embossed piece of cardstock, because it has broken those fibers down. Sometimes it can pull your cardstock and tear it for you. Okay, so there is our embellishment. This was part of our tag kit. We're going to grab the Flirty Flamingo polka dot tag. And the gold striped. I'm going to mount. I am going to mount it this time since it's not a tag. I do want it to stay stationary on our card. So we're going to mount that right up to the top, but I'm going to leave the circle in. You can take it out. You can leave it in. I ran some adhesive over it, so I'm sure it stays in place. And I'm going to marry these two right up at the top edge. Mount that onto our card front. We're going to pop the flower down at the bottom with dimensionals. And again, remember the kit comes with dimensionals as well. So everything you need is in the kit to create the tags just as they are. And if you want to go out and do something a little different, hopefully this is giving you some fun ideas. Pop this down here in the corner. I use some of our gold foil. I'm so happy that carried over. And then I have a strip. This Merry Christmas comes from the Polar Bear set, coming in the mini catalog. Now, why does that look like it doesn't fit? Well, that's weird. It doesn't fit. And it doesn't fit on there. Hold, please. Uh-huh. It's too short. That's why it looks like it doesn't fit. Go figure, right? All right, have no fear. I've got white scrap right beside me. So we're going to figure out what size we actually need. We need 2 3/4 by 5/8. 5/8. Let's do that again. What do you say? Hey, there we go. I'm using Garden Green for our ink. And then this is going to get mounted right on that gold. And we're going to pop that up as well. But another quick and easy Christmas card. And then we have just a few of our gems left. So we'll go ahead and add a few of those. One in the center of the flower, just like we did on the tag. And then one down here in this corner. And one up here. And this is for the inside for our greeting. So we'll go ahead and mount that. And you can use whatever Christmas greetings you may have. All right, folks, there you go. So remember what the tags look like? Because they're awfully cute. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing the kit just as it's intended. But if you're like me and you like to branch out a little bit, there's 4 of them. Oh, here's the 5th one. Then you can do some other fun things using the pieces and parts that were provided. So there's the tags, cute tags, love them. You stamp on the back, right? To from, with whatever to from stamp you have, because we all have them. We did 2 Christmas cards with the pieces and parts. We did the gift card holder. And we did the bag. So far I'm at 9 projects out of that kit, and I still have lots of pieces left to play with. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Think about those kits. They're nice to just have on hand when you want something that you don't have to think about. You don't have to worry about doing any kind of cutting. Your embellishments are included, because the sale ends at the end of the day on August 31st. That is Central Time. So 11:59 Central Time, which if you're in my time zone, is like 1:59 in the morning. No, unfortunately, Connie, there isn't. We've done everything we can do. So, but hey, I still have good sight in the right eye, and I'll take it. Could be a lot worse. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Be safe. Take care. I will be live Thursday morning over on my Facebook page, Lori Staley Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Don't forget to register for my paper share and my masculine cat class if you're interested in that. Both links are listed below the video. And I will go back and put the measurements in for the designer series paper on the gift card holder. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.